Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Today, we work on LifeSaver and turn them into a 3D CAD model. So you should have filled in the values that you got for your LifeSaver when you. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to turn those images measured and into a CAD model, a 3D model. So first, let's take a look at what we have here. Looking at what we have here, we have a round object, and we can look at this and say, hey, I have this section that looks like that, and it goes in a circle around the axis. So this is what's known as a revolved object. So as a revolved object, all we need to do is figure out how to draw the section that is revolved, identify where its center point for rotation is, draw that section, get its measurements, draw its axis, and then revolve it. What the heck does that shape look like? Well, if you look here, you can clearly see that this looks like a rectangle, and this appears to be a circle. And we have some section cut away, but that's a rectangle and that's a circle, and they appear to be symmetric and share a center. So let's head on over to our part studio. So this is a new part studio for this set. We're going to create a sketch. We're going to create it on the front plane. We're going to view normal by tapping the letter N. And we're going to toggle the planes off so they're not in our way. I'm going to start by drawing the construction line that's going to be our center point. If you look at your model as you're drawing, see there is a clear center line. This thing's going to revolve around, and that's the first thing that we want to draw. The next thing we want to draw is going to be this shape here. But before we do that, I'm going to give my center line a size just to get me on the right path. So I'm working in approximate right scale. So I'm going to make sure that center line is somewhere in the neighborhood of 0.3 inches, just to make it easier. So let's go ahead back over there and put a dimension on that center line at 0.3. That way we're in the right scale. Now I can zoom in to fit. The letter F on your keyboard allows you to zoom to fit. And then by shifting and drag, shift, right click and drag, you can on your keypad or right click on your mouse or pull the scroll wheel, hold the scroll wheel down on your mouse while dragging. You can pan around. So next thing, we're going to go ahead and draw that profile shape. Again, it's a circle and a center point rectangle. We'll take the circle tool. We'll go above here somewhere. Let's go above the origin. And then we'll draw a center point rectangle. R is a shortcut key for that. Use the same center point as the circle. And right now we have the basic information we need. That's looking pretty good. Let's add our dimensions. We'll start with the circle. 160 thousandths of diameter is the diameter, or 319 is what we're showing here for the, I'm sorry, this is the radius. 319 for the diameter. That must be rounded up. So we'll just at 319. Let's go over here and use our dimension tool to identify our diameter, and it's 319 thousandths. So decimal point 319. And then check our rectangle, and that is a width of 224 thousandths. So dimension 224. And let's see, that width is fixed, the height changes, that diameter is fixed, the height changes. So we need our other measurements. There's only two more measurements to get here. We need the distance from the center line to the inside and the distance from the center line to the outside. So the smaller measurement is 130 thousandths, the bigger measurement is 470. So again, dimension from here to here, we said 130 thousandths. And then from here to here is 470. And you can see that is fully constrained. Doesn't move, nothing, not a darn thing that is able to move. That's great. Let's go ahead and name that LifeSaver. Now let's go ahead and revolve that. The feature is the revolve tool, or Shift W. We're going to go ahead and call our Revolution LifeSaver. And we're looking to create a solid. It's going to be a new solid. The face we're going to revolve, so let's go ahead and just drag a window over all the things we want to revolve. Identify the revolve axis. Click on that. And there you have it. And there you are. Look at that. There's our candy. Creates a new part down here, which we'll rename, called LifeSaver. And then we can go ahead and change our colors to make it whatever we want it to look like, whatever your favorite flavor is. So enjoy, have fun, create cool stuff, and as always, keep being awesome.